Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Episode 12, mistitled as The Real Deal. Turns out the original title was supposed to be called The Feels, as in all the feels, all centered into some big spirit ball and just kamehameha right at you. So, starting off, I really liked the opening credits to this one. That was really cool. They literally went through all of the seasons, all the different, ones like the Hydra, the Space, the Ghost Rider one, all of them. Just, here's all your opening titles, just bang, 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 bang in a row. That's really cool. Digging that. I wonder what the new ones are going to look like. Anyway, seeing Lash in the beginning was one of those feelings where you're like, WTF? What the frag is this? So yeah, that was shocking. That was shocking. nobody expects to see Lash. You're throwing a party and Lash comes walking in. It's like, dude, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Get out of here. But Lash. So okay, here's something that I found was particularly interesting. Excuse me. The coughing. That's what I felt interesting. No, seriously, Yo-Yo. Do you remember? Yo-Yo's laying there. She doesn't have the arms, right? She's being treated. She's in hospice. But I'm recalling when she went into the future. She went to the future, and I don't remember Mac actually being there. I remember her getting, mad. It's like, oh, I can't take this anymore, blah, blah, blah. She's going upstairs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She probably had the robotic arms that I'm expecting she's going to have pretty soon. Just, covered up by the sleeves. One of my subs mentioned that to me, which, good looking out. But then she goes up there and whatever, and she get caught, and they kill her and resurrect her, and over and over again, as opposed to whatever. She says to past Yo-Yo at one point when she comes up and sees her, she says, "Hold Mac," with your arms. Hold Mac for as long as you can. Suddenly, that has the weirdest double meaning in the world, doesn't it? Wow, because she's sitting there and just. Man, that was messed up. Like all of a sudden, it just hit me that one had a double meaning. Wow. So anyway, to finish off with her, at one point, she's there and Simmons is there, and she's like, there's a lot of lost hope. Whatever, you should just let him go. Let go of Mac. He's already in enough pain. You're in pain. He's in pain. Just let it go. And it seems like, why is she saying this stuff? And then she's saying some really messed up stuff, like some really dark, dark place stuff right there, like, what the frig? Her Teddy Ruxpin, the head just started spinning, went all sorts of, psycho. So she suddenly pulls a pillow out and starts trying to kill her. I'm like, what is this? So it was an LMD. Had the face over. Mac came running up, and he didn't even know what it was. At first, it's like he knows that it's not real. It's just a dream dimension thing, and just backhanded her, and just the face went flying off. It's like, what is that? It's like, oh wow, you're gonna punch me? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So finding out that this rift had opened after the bomb explosion in the previous episode, that was wicked. That was wicked. Wow, that was that was great. So what do you call it? So it opens up a dimension of fear. Maybe it opened up the dimension of hell. Maybe it was something from the Darkhold. I don't know. But I was kind of hoping that Nightmare would come walking out, or Desire, or somebody. Just something, Despair. Despair would have been a cool one. Anyway, I was just, if I would have just seen Nightmare in the background, just way in the background, riding on that, that Nightmare stallion. I'm just saying I would have freaked out a little bit. That would have been cool. But no, they didn't give us that. Anyway, so this nightmare realm and all these nightmares are becoming manifest and they're going around everybody's deepest, darkest fears, and they're messing with each other. Like when Daisy was in there with Geek, and all of a sudden that Kree came up out of nowhere. I'm like, what's that in the background? That looks like a Kree. Yo! I'm up in the middle of the night all by myself. You know what I'm saying? Wife and kids, you know what I'm saying? They're off down the hallway, and I'm in here all by myself. I'm looking around, shooting yo, I got a sword up here. I'm about to pull it down. What's up with that? I was messed up. That was my heart jumped a little bit, just a little bit. So anyway, all these nightmare things start showing up. So finally it comes out that what's his name? Coulson is dying. This necrotic tissue has already formed. You can't reverse that. I don't know how this dude's going to make it. Anyway, watch him become an LMD or something like that. Anyway, so it's like, yeah, he's dying. What are you going to do about it? Freaking, what's her name? I guess she's just never the same. Yo-Yo. After that, she's just never the same. She can't just say, okay, listen. Not going to raise her hand, obviously. Listen, here's what's happening. Here's what happened in the future. Man, can you imagine, if I lost my, like, I'm Italian. If I lost my arms, I don't think I'd be able to talk. We all talk with our hands. Anyway, so he's given a 50 caliber handgun. I don't know if these things actually exist, but let me tell you something. I fired an actual 50 cal in the Army. These things are huge. The bullets themselves are about the size of that handgun. So, like, how many bullets could he possibly had in there? One. That's the answer. He could have had one bullet inside there. There's no way. A 50 caliber bullet is just, I mean, you could, like, modify it, but no. No. That's insanity. So maybe if there were Pym particles, that would be cool. If there were Pym particles. Aside from that, he goes into this place and he sees Mr. Mike Peterson, who is actually Deathlock. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Remember the whole Centipede program and all that stuff. So I like that. And then Deathlock himself actually showed up, and almost everybody from all of the past had actually shown up. Lash showed up really quick. Deathlock is flipping around and killing everybody. Even Hive shows up at one point. That I thought was really cool. I'm like, oh no, he got killed. Oh, that was it? Really? That was it? That was it? I did not see two key people that offhand comes to mind. Actually, no, several. There were a lot of people that actually didn't show up. I didn't see the girl in the flower dress. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see her. I didn't see Ward. I was really expecting to see him, you know? But most importantly, I didn't see Patton Oswalt. Now, I saw the Marvel thing where he was on there. He's like, hey, guys, we're at the round table. Like, over on the Marvel YouTube channel, there's a couple of things with him, you know, talking to the people. It's like a panel. It's like, well, why wasn't Patton Oswalt himself in the freak? He's got the easiest, you know, just put on go in there, you know. And his sister, okay, the freaky sister. I'm just saying, why wasn't Patton Oswalt in this? Whatever. I'm going to say that was his decision because he was there. Anyway, after that, we get to see. This was kind of shocking. This was shocking. We got to see the marriage between Fitz and Simmons. So they actually are Fitzsimmons at this point. They're officially Mr. and Miss Fitzsimmons. Wow, that was cool. And there's like no way they could possibly top that. Except over on the anti-S.H.I.E.L.D. team, like, yeah, dust the place, get some DNA, blah, 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 all that stuff. So, you know, who is this Geek dude? And it turns out it's actually Fitzsimmons' son. Oh, they just pulled some Terminator Sarah Connor stuff. Come with me if you want to live. So, reminds me the scene where he's talking about, you know, oh yeah, my mom, she used to give me an orange, a nice big juicy orange once a year on my birthday and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, an orange, that's really weird. And meanwhile, she overheard or whatever, the idea that, hey, he had, he smelled that orange stuff. You know, the orange, I guess it was like a pine saw, and saw, whatever that stuff is called to clean the floors. I always get the generic brand, so, psst. But the furniture polish. It's the orange flavor stuff. And he's, you know, oh, cool. So I guess he wanted to know what a real orange tasted like. So she remembered it, gave it to him, and wow, dude, that's wild. So we didn't actually get to see her in the future. This was such an amazing good episode. This was, wow, man. I might have to end this early so I can go back and watch it again. Literally, it was that good. It was that good. Shows don't have any right to be this good. And Marvel, I'm telling you, man, this is one of the reasons why I loves me some Marvel, all right? There are more people who watch the CW shows and things like that, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of wish that I was still watching Arrow and The Flash, but then there's just way too many of them. If you don't follow them all, then you get lost when they start doing the crossover thing, and I don't like that feeling. So, it is what it is. But it's like it became overwhelming over there, you know? But over here, it's just Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's not that hard. Watch one show. They don't have as many people watching them. Marvel literally looks at it as, yeah, we don't care. You like to watch a show? Here's the 100th episode. We're going to give you all of this stuff. And it was beautiful. This was an amazing episode. Like, I got scared during this episode. I was looking over my back and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I started, like, swooning a little bit, and just, like, all the emotions just kind of went. I laughed out loud, I'm like, kids are going to wake up. This was a fantastic episode. I honestly feel, in so many ways, this has to be my favorite episode right now. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I'm just coming off it. It's just a high. That may change. Who knows? But right now, honestly, having watched all of the episodes before this, and then watch this one, and just seeing all the stuff in the past show up, even for just a lousy 1 hour, I was really hoping they were going to give me a 2 hour episode. You know what I'm saying? They could have done it, but it's cool. It's cool. I get it. But this was amazing. This was just so good. This was really good. Anyway, guys, I'm out. I'm out. That's it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch it while I'm working. I'm gonna watch the episode in the background while I'm working. So I'll be listening to it. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.